When I started making videos about my university where I have graduated, there were a lot of students asking queries, and especially since that VIT exam has been done and counseling has been going on, a lot of queries I've been receiving because students at their last stage of joining the university, they get a lot of queries, they get confused a lot. So in this video, I'm going to clarify all the last minute queries you have, which will cause a confusion in your decision. So you can just stay tuned until the end of the video, and I'm sure most of your queries will be clarified. If they are not, try to comment it in the comment section below. I'll bunch them up and I'll make another video as soon as possible. So if you are looking for placements or department related queries, you can just go to the end. I put those queries in the end of the video, and here I'm going to basically clarify all the academic doubts or the campus life doubts, etc. I've just noted all those things down. I will be answering one by one. You can just stay tuned until the end of the video. If you want answers to some specific questions, you can just look at the timestamps. Probably they will help you to find out your specific queries and answer for your queries. So why delay? Let's dive in right into the video. So my basic introduction, I am a graduate from VIT-AP University. I have done my BTech in ECE and I have graduated in 21 batch, and basically I have been working for about 1.5 years. I currently work in a semiconductor industry, and you can just check out my further details in my LinkedIn profile. If you are looking out for other VIT videos, you can just check out in this VIT-AP series. It is in the II button below and also in the comment section below. You can just check that out. So let's go on to see the questions whatever I have been receiving and what are my perspectives of answers as per my experiences. Student discrimination is what most of the North Indians ask, because they are worried, like this is in the South Indian region. They are worried if they face any discrimination, and especially VIT-AP has a lot of Telugu students out there because of the locality, and it being one of the good university in the locality, most of the students prefer this university, right? So of course there is a little domination of Telugu population out there because of the geography, right? Because of the locality out there. But you do not need to worry, because the staff who is working, let it be the catering staff, the food staff, the hostel staff, the professors, and all those people are mixed people, right? There are people coming from North India, South India, etc. And as per my experiences, that top hierarchy is a mixture of all. So usually there is no much discrimination happening, and to be frank, North Indians usually dominate South Indians because of the the competitive spirit they have. But apart from that, there is no much discrimination you need to worry about, and you can just stay cool on that. You need not worry about that. Just focus on your academics, and I'm sure you will be happy and you will get a good job later in your placements as well. So let's go to the second question. So one more question what comes up is the hostel availability. People ask that since the recruitment is heavy this year, will they be able to accommodate hostels if the offline classes start, right? Basically, things have been going online lately, and if offline classes start, what would happen is that, one, they would of course try to accommodate you in campus, because there have been a lot of new hostels coming up. Of course, it is not big campus as Vellore. New hostels have been getting constructed, and whenever I go to the university for some official work, there is one new hostel building, right? Construction is so fast because of the technologies they use. So that is one of the good thing, and they will try to accommodate you on campus. If not, they will try to accommodate you off campus, maybe in Vijayawada or Guntur, and they will take you by bus every day and drop you back. This was the same thing we have faced probably when we are studying first year and second year, because hostels were not yet constructed, right? So basically the university will try to make sure that they can accommodate you. You need not worry about accommodation as well. Just try to focus on your academics. Online or offline, you just need to focus on academics. That is one thing you need to know. Let's go on to see the next question. Yeah, campus life. So basically what student ask is that Vellore is, Vellore has a lake, they have boating, they have international fests, they have international artists coming up to perform in those fests. Can we compare AP campus with Vellore? Do we equally enjoy? Of course not much. You cannot compare Vellore with AP, because Vellore is Vellore, right? It has been established for about 50 years, 60 years. I don't exactly know the number. And the environment out there is also, very modern, very cosmopolitan. It's not exactly like that in AP, but campus life is pretty good. You cannot expect a swimming pool as in Vellore. You cannot expect a huge campus like in Vellore, but you can have facilities, whatever is needed for a student's growth. Let it be sports facilities, or let it be the academic facilities, let it be the lab facilities, library facilities. Student life out here is also good. And one more thing I want to add is the outing process, because usually the campus is little isolated from the city. If you need to go to the city, the closest city is Vijayawada. It is about 30-40 minutes. If you go by car, if you go by bus, it might take a little longer. Basically, what can you do if you're traveling alone? You need to go from that university to a little far away where you can find a bus stand. Through the bus, you will go to Vijayawada, or else you can take an auto to Vijayawada. This is how the general procedure works. Or if you are following the university rules, they give you an outing time of about 6 hours, I guess. In that 6 hours, you just need to go and whatever you want, you can do. And they give you a time slot. You need to come back in that, or else there is going to be issues, fine and all those stuff. You just need to check out with the university people. We did not have such stringent rules. We had rules, but they were not this stringent. As university grows, rules become little stronger. So you can check out with the university regarding the in time, etc. But they are little stringent. They will schedule buses to go to Vijayawada and come back, and you just need to catch those buses and reach those buses in time and finish the outing in that exact time slot. So that is how the outing works, and this is how the student life is. Understand it. You cannot compare that with Vellore, but it's pretty good out here. Let's go on to see the next query. Food and mess and all those stuff, right? So basically what happens in VIT is that in other hostels out there, they have the kind of private messes, but VIT, they give kind of separate, they outsource them. They have separate caterers who come and cook food. Each campus, or especially for boys or girls, separately they have 2 or 3 caterers, and some people like one caterer, some people like other caterers. For example, when we were a student, we had CRCL and Zenith. Later currently, as per my information, other caterers have also come up. So basically what happens is that they have same menu. There is a hostel committee with students and professors mixed together. They discuss separate menus for student, which is which will help students for North and South Indian to just push through. The menu is very unique. It is very good. I was a member of hostel committee when I was in the university, so I can understand the basic differences, right? It is going to help student in every manner. It is not going to be like, oh, the daily food is going to be same. It's not going to be like that. And menu is going to be very good. You need to understand that. Food is going to be pretty good. If you can compromise for one semester, you can later understand what caters is the best and you can choose. So this is one thing. You can shift caters after one semester, because initially you need to register for one caters wherever you are going to have your food, and you need to go on with that. And if you are interested to shift in between, you can just talk with the respective hostel authorities as well. I'm not sure how it is going to be, but everywhere it is going to be the same menu. The standard and cooking styles might vary a little, but food is pretty sure. We enjoyed it a lot when we were in the university. Comment in the comment section below if you really like the food after joining the university. Let's go on to see the next query. Yeah, so I have already mentioned in my previous video as well, the degree certificate, how it is going to be. You are not going to get a degree certificate with VIT Vellore printed on them, right? That's not going to be the issue. VIT Vellore or VIT Chennai are different universities. VIT-AP is different university, because VIT-AP University, though the parent organization or parent institution is Vellore Institute of Technology, it has been established under separate rules, and it is a different university. Of it is, right? It is separate one. So basically in your certificate as well, you are going to get VIT-AP University. It is not going to be related to Vellore. Parent organization is same, but it is a separate entity. Understand this, and this is how the certificate is going to be. And one more thing people ask is the refund. If you are cancelling with VIT University, will you get a refund, right? They have a little amount of 10,000 or 15,000 something. I don't exactly remember this. I'm sorry, but they will keep that amount and they will give you the remaining amount. So this is how the things work. So basically one more question which I have got is that, is VIT good to, I am going to join VIT this year, 1 year I am going to prepare long term, and later I will go to IITs and NITs. It is good. No, it is not good, because why are you interested to spend 3 lakhs at an university when your target is for IITs and NITs? Be clear with your target. If your target is to get good job, VIT also has good opportunities. Come here and just focus on academics. If your target is to get IITs, NITs, just don't focus on 1 year. Focus on the education out there. Don't sacrifice 3 lakhs, 4 lakhs on academics, and try to do that. So that is how things should be. If you are coming here, focus on things here. If you're still focused on IITs, NITs, it will be little difficult to focus on them, because academics kind of pack you up in VIT. Of course, from morning 6 to evening 6, you get little free times in between, but academics are quite tight. Initially you might be free, but later as time goes on, in 1 year it will be very tight. So if you are trying to do long term and trying to join VIT, it's not a good idea from my perspective. If you can still manage time, it is your own choice. So in this video I have answered basic questions. Now let's go on to see other queries of little placement related queries. Those are small 2 or 3 questions. So basically people have asked like, is it okay to choose any specialization in CSC other than core CS? Is it going to affect in placements in any manner? Of course, it is going to affect in placements. I will tell you why. When companies come for placements, they give you a list of departments which are eligible, right? Not every company is going to list CS with MI specialization or CS with ML specialization or data analytics specialization, but it is going to list CS core people, right? Some companies, for example, if it is analytics company, it will take only data analytics people. So it depends completely on the companies. Every student from every department is going to get opportunities. Some companies come for specializations, some companies come for core, some companies take both core and specializations. So opportunities are very good. You need not worry about that. In specialization, what happens is that you study 3 courses, 4 courses more. That's all. Not even 4. You study 2 or 3 courses more. It is going to be 12 credits more, different from the core student. He will be studying different courses. You will be studying courses specifically related to your specialization. But when you are core, you can study those specialization courses as well. So understand this basic difference without any confusion. It is your own perspective of student. You can take up any credits, but in the end, companies decide the criteria who should come to the placements. So understand this difference before taking up any specialization, and it is not going to be much of an issue if you take specialization or core. It is just your own perspective or your own performance, whatever you do in academic, and that is how you are going to get a good job. So these are related to the specializations you need to take for jobs. And also, if you are looking for a detailed video in placements, I have made another video in my playlist. Just go and check that out as well, so that you will much understand further better about the placements in VIT and all those things. Thank you so much for staying out so long. If you still have any other queries, you can just comment it below and I'll try to make a video if it is an important topic you need to know. Thank you so much. This is Vivek signing off. Stay safe, stay informative. Bye bye.